There are statements, phrases, slogans, logos, mottos, whatever, that they just get you fired up. Which ones get you fired up? Which ones have direct impact for you? I'm Eric, Leadership Development. This week we're going to talk about this statement that you saw in the title that's like, this motto, this slogan was so important that it created a culture of trust. You see, I was very fortunate to be able to spend 2 different tours with the Purple Foxes. I went out to Iraq 3 times and saved over 300 lives. We had painted on the bottom of our aircraft, give a shit. There it is. These 3 words were so important, not just to us as Purple Foxes going out to the battlefield and saving lives. It was also a motivator for the men and women on the battlefield, those who were directly in harm's way, because they had the reassurance that somebody gave a shit. By knowing that somebody out there has this and lives up to it means a lot. You see, the whole give a shit was what we thought was important, what we knew was important. When everyone else was scared to fly in the weather or the situations, we told the ground units that we will be there as they are going to kick down doors and remove bad elements out of those cities so that the people could live free, to have the freedoms that we have here in America. By having it painted underneath our aircraft, that give a shit, told others that we will be there, that we are dependable to them so they can do what they do best. It meant the world not only to us but to the Marine Corps, for the fact that they knew we would be there when they were at their worst moments. That's what that meant, and that's why it was so important. Fast forward from 2007 when I left to 2014 when I came back as a senior officer. I'm asked to go back to the Purple Foxes. I'm asked to help out the commanding officer, who also was a Purple Fox way before me, to help him with his vision. And his vision was, we bleed purple. He was struggling with a squadron that was just demoralized. They had their previous commanding officer relieve the duty for cause, and he had to remotivate them. They could only get 1 aircraft flying a day, and everyone that was there was just wondering when their time to get pushed out of the Marine Corps was going to come. He asked me to come in, remotivate them, and be able to buy into his idea of bleeding purple. And that meant a lot to me, to be trusted with this challenge and to be able to share his vision of bleeding purple with them. He had this vision of, we are going to finish out the squadron flying this magnificent CH-46, the Imperial Battle Frog, and do something great with it. When we transitioned from the 46 to the Osprey, that we would have this incredible legacy for the V-22s to live up to. By taking on this challenge of bleeding purple, being a Purple Fox earlier as well, I came in to remotivate my team. I was fortunate enough, though, that most of these people worked with me. So it was easy for me to be able to get their buy-in by just using these 3 words. Those 3 words brought in so much more power. From when we could only get 1 aircraft working that first month I was there, to getting all 12 aircraft running at the same time 2 months later. All because the team that I looked at, the 237 men and women in this maintenance department, all they had to understand was the give a shit factor, what it means. Asking them directly, what does the give a shit mean to you? Having them thinking about it, taking pride in it. And from there, we were able to take on many other challenges. We were able to fight the local wildfires in my neighborhood. By having the honor of leading teams to help save neighborhoods in my town was so astonishing, because we were able to say, we give a shit, that we want to help not only ourselves, but our communities, our neighbors, to be part of the San Diego County in which we live in, and be an asset, a value to the civilians that we live with. This whole give a shit came a long ways into allowing people to see the vision, to come together, to show them how good they were. No, to show them how great they were. So what is it for you that you can have? What are the slogans that make you feel like, that motivate you or motivate your team to do greater things? Give a shit is a wonderful phrase because it encompasses everything. It's like the most generic thing I can think of that just ultimately says, we care. What can you find? Tell us in the comments below what you think are great slogans that make your team very effective, that give them buy-in, the autonomy, and the give a shit factor that makes it. Help us learn some other techniques other than using profanity to be able to get our people motivated. I'm Eric with Leadership Developed. If you like this video, hey, give us a like, hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out feeling good about that I'm providing value to you. While you're at it, hey, check out this video right over here. We'll talk to you again next week.